Okay, let's look at the remainder of the sign-up code, in particular password hashing and file upload. Okay, so the comment there, line 40, encrypt the password by hashing it. You could sort of see the word hashing as being similar to the word encrypting, but there is another word that goes with encrypting, and that is decrypting. Okay, so decrypting means you can sort of retrieve the password originally. Okay, hashing, more complex mathematical algorithm. It's way more difficult to kind of decrypt a hashed password. Okay, so if we just follow the flow of information here, I'm getting the password from the password text box on the previous page, whose name is the password signup. Storing it temporarily in this PHP variable. Okay, what I'm then going to do is I'm then going to hash it using the PHP password hash function. Okay, and I'm storing that in $HashPassword. Okay, yes, okay, sorry, just double checking something there. Okay, so what I want to do now, having done that, that's good. I've got all my data from the previous page. I've got my image. What I want to do now, I've got my hash password. What I want to do now is I want to see, is there already a record in the member table images table for the username that was typed in on the previous page. Okay, so there's my query, and then my usual prepared statement. I need to ensure they're sanitize the username, so we avoid an SQL injection attack. Execute fetch all and statement. Okay, so fetch all in this case hopefully will return 0 records. Okay, let's just jump back here for a second and sign up. Let's use Mary at b.c. Okay, we know Mary already exists. M4RY. Address, don't care about that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and let's pick. Have I any other images? Okay, that's a kind of a silly image here. Let's just put that in there. Sign up here. Okay, so now it's found Mary's record. Number of records is 1. That's a problem. I should not be able to sign up because Mary is already in there. Okay, so now we can see the error message is appearing here. Okay, so this is $the error. Is it $the error? Yes, $the error. Okay, this account already exists. Try again. So that is now appearing. Okay. So notice I'm in sign up 2 insert, but I've actually been bounced back to sign up 1. Okay, so that's kind of I'm using the header to do that. Okay, so it's kind of like an include file. So what PHP header command does is it opens up a new page, but it's still giving me the old URL here, the old web page name up here. Okay. So let's return to the code here. Okay, so ideally we want 0 records. How do I check that? I can use the PHP count function. Okay, so all queries 1 is going to store all the records from the fetch all from the SQL select. Okay, we can count all the records in that and store it in just $array length. Okay, so a proper sign up will happen when $array length is 0. Okay, i.e. no records. Okay, so here's my alert message appearing. If array length is not 0, username already exists. Okay, so we have a problem. If we have a problem, set bad data equals 1. All this else is not going to happen. Okay, and if bad data equals 1, we Yes, notice we're including SignUp1 dot here. Okay, so I'm including it here. So what does that mean? We know the way include files work. We don't see the name of the included file on the page. We still see the page where the include file is called from. Okay, so I'm going to include SignUp1 here, but what are we going to do? We're going to go back to include 1 here, and bad data is 1. So we see the error appearing. Okay, so all this code is not going to run if the username already exists. Okay, alternatively, the good news, if the user does not exist, we will be able to write a record. Okay, so here is my insert here. Okay, couple of things to notice here. User status is the last field here in the brackets before values. 2 is the last value here. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm setting the user status for default value of 2. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that that person will be treated like Paul. Here's Paul with the 2 at the end. Okay, user status 2. Okay, so in other words, user status has not been assigned yet, essentially. So 2 means not defined. Okay, 1 means administrator, 0 means ordinary user. Okay, so Mary is administrator, Francis is an ordinary user. Okay, so the administrator would come into the record later on and change that to a 1 or a 0. Okay, so there's the insert. We can do a lot. We can insert the record. Notice sign up image. Okay, where am I getting that from? I'm getting that from using base name to actually get the name of the image. Okay, so I'm going to store the name of the image. I'm not storing the name of the folder that it's in because that's easily added when we come to actually write the page. So we'll look at that shortly. Okay, so the person is uploaded, or sorry, the record has been inserted for a valid new user that is signed up. Okay, the next thing is to upload the file image. So what's involved in that? If we just come back up here, we have got this, basically I'm treating this like a Boolean variable, okay? $upload OK equals 1. That's kind of what we want $upload to be. Here it is here. Okay, so if $upload OK equals 1, we are going to use move uploaded file. Okay, so you can see this PHP function. That's what it says on the tin. Okay, so I'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so if we have a problem, we are going to set upload OK to be not 1. Okay, in this case, we're going to set it to be 0. Okay, so we have 3 potential problems here. Okay, first one, if the file doesn't exist. Okay, if the file doesn't exist. Sorry, let me rephrase that. If the file already exists. Okay, what is in $target file? Let's come in and look at this here. $target file equals target dir. Okay, what is that? It is the location of where the images are going to go. Okay, uploaded images. Here I am in XAMPP. Here's Michael D. Higgins in uploaded underscore images. Okay, so upload underscore images, and then I've got the name as well from the base name $underscore files. Okay, so if the desired file for uploading already exists in uploaded underscore files, we've got a problem. Okay, I don't want to upload another image with the same name if it's already in there. Okay, so we'll set upload OK to be 0. The next thing I want to check is what size is it. Okay, so notice here, this is just another property of the image. Okay, so here's the image, $underscore files, the photo. Okay, the photo here from the first. Okay, so that's what it's called. $underscore files, the photo, and then the size property. If it's greater than 500 kilobytes, basically, we've got a problem. It's too big. Okay, and finally, if it's the wrong format. Okay, so if it's neither JPEG nor PNG nor JPEG with an E nor GIF, we've got a problem. Okay, and then I am just outputting that screen as well. Another echo to screen that we'll see with the delay. Okay, so if everything is okay, we move uploaded file. So we upload. And then after 10 seconds, we will go to showMembers.php. Okay, and this won't apply if the record doesn't exist. Okay, if the record doesn't exist, we can insert it, and bad data will not be won. So we don't do this. Okay, so where are we going to go? We're going to go to Show Members. So what are we doing in Show Members? I know it's here somewhere. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm just getting all records from here. I suppose the code, and I'm putting them in a HTML table. Okay, so each record has one row at a time. What's the most interesting code here? Most noteworthy code here is that I am using the image name from here. Okay, so you can just see it there in the database table. It's not the folder, the path to it is not there. So I need to add that in, and I need to add the HTML image tag source property there. Okay, and then what I'm doing here is just doing a little bit of formatting. Okay, a little bit of extra properties. Width 200 pixels. Alternate text. I am going to use the image name for the alternate text, and the title as well. I'm using the image name. So if I come back, let me see, show members here. Okay, when I put the mouse over there, you can see the title is coming up there once I put it on there. Okay, so we see it there, the name of the image. And that is show members. So the next video will look at SignIn.